Here I have some Miss Lula virgin hair. They sent me some flexi rods as well as a little bit of a care package of how to take care of your wig. This is how the frontal looks. The frontal, honestly, I believe it was I think I cut too much off of it. I think this is a 13x4 frontal, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, this is 13x4 frontal. And you guys can see the hairline looks really, really nice. So as you guys can see, the frontal, it looks like it's already pre-plucked, but I'm still gonna pluck it. And these are how the bundles look. I have a 14-inch frontal and three 18-inch bundles. So what you guys see me doing here is just going ahead and bleaching the hair. I have a full detailed tutorial on how I make my lace front wigs. So if you want to go ahead and click up on the cards up above so you guys can get a better understanding of how I made this wig. All you guys are going to be seeing me doing is coloring the wig, bleaching the wig, and placing it on my head. So that's pretty much all that I'm doing. I am placing bleach on the hair. I'm using BW bleach and I believe 30 volume developer, 30 or 20, or I'm not really sure what it was, but make sure you get 30 volume developer because I end up having to go and get more developer because it just did not come out as light as I wanted to when it came to the frontal. About Miss Lula's hair, I have literally taken this wig off and put it back on my head for about 4 times since I've had this wig, and I'm absolutely in love with it. Like, I seriously am. I'm absolutely in love with the texture of the hair and how it flows. I get a lot of compliments on it when I'm at work. The color on it is just amazing. The texture on it is amazing, and I really just love how it is able to hold curls and crinkles, because I did, in the video you will see that I did put crinkles in my hair with a braid out method. So I let that sit for about 40 minutes and we're gonna go ahead to the watercolor method. Now if you have gas water, you'll be pretty much fine because we have gas water in our house. Just make sure that this is steaming hot. This is how the hair looks after it's been bleached. I did miss a few spots in the frontal, but that's okay. I later on fixed it. But this is how it turned out. You guys can see the ends are a lot darker versus the frontal. I'm going to use some Adore Ginger, and I'm just going to take a heaping squeeze full and just squeeze it in there and mix it into the water. I'm using the end of a wooden sponge just to see how well the color picks up. And you want to make sure that you're mixing this very, very, very well. So as you guys can see that it turned out pretty orange, but I am going to put some more in there just to make it a little bit more vibrant. So I'm just going to test a piece of the hair that's at the frontal, one of the lightest parts. And it seemed like it did something, but I really couldn't tell. So I was just like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and just dump the wig in there. I was like seriously super scared because the water looked orange and I did not want my hair to be orange. I wanted it to be like a yellowish ginger looking color like the bottle. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just dump the wig in there because I can't really see if there's any color picking up since the hair is wet. And please be careful because honey, this is hot. This is really, really hot. I scalded myself like so many times. It's hot. The lace frontal did not get colored or anything like that. So that was like really, really exciting to see that, you know, once you're doing it yourself, you see that the frontal or the lace on the frontal is not getting color. It's such a cool technique, and I was just really happy that I was able to do this on bleached hair because I've never seen anybody do it on bleached hair. They always use 613 hair, but yeah, so I'm really excited that it worked on bleached hair as well. I mean, but I wouldn't understand why I wouldn't, but you know, You never know until you test it out. So I made sure that it was properly dipped, and as you guys can see, the color is picking up because the water is getting a lot lighter. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this out because I don't, like I said, I don't want it to be super orange, especially at the ends because the ends are darker. I know it's a lot different to tell the color when it's wet, but you guys will see in just a minute. So I tried to do the ball cap method. I even let this thing sit on my head for a whole hour before I start cutting the edges off, but it just was not working. It was slipping back and it was annoying me. So I just completely removed it off of my head and just put some foundation over my hair. And then now you guys could see pretty much the color and how it turned out. I really love the color of the frontal. I really wish that the rest of the hair turned out like the color of the frontal, but like I said, I'll go back in later on with bleach to lighten it up a little bit at the ends. But yeah, I'm just going ahead and cutting and tailoring the wig. I'm just gonna shut up and let you guys watch. And the next time I cut off my frontal, I'm gonna start at the back of the ear instead of starting at the front of the ear, because I seem to always still cut a little bit more than I want to when it comes to the tabs down below for the sideburns. I have extremely long sideburns, so I just completely just cut the rest of the sideburns off instead of cutting it from the back. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'm not gonna cut it, you know, going forward anymore. I'm gonna cut it, you know, towards the back. I hope that makes sense. So I'm just going ahead and applying some Got2b glue gel. You can use any gel that you would like. I'm currently not using the gel anymore. I am using Ghost Bond for my wigs now, and I absolutely love this method versus the gel because it's a lot easier, and it takes such a less time to blow dry your hair and deal with all the foolishness. So if you guys want to see a video on how I laid this wig with my Ghost Bond, then make sure you thumbs this video up so I will know. But as you guys can see, the lace is blending really nicely into my skin, and it just looks like it's super duper flawless. I really love how flat it's laying. So that's pretty much it, you guys. That's how the lace wig turned out. I just, like I said, put some braids in it, slept overnight, and I created a braid out. And that's how everything turned out. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you thumbs this video up and make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Make sure you check down in the description for MS Lula and discounts and all that good stuff. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.